Greetings gamers, my name is Z-Hack and welcome back to the channel. Today's video is going to be different than what you're used to. Normally you come to watch me for all of my Call of Duty League takes on the rotation with Z-Hack podcast, but as we know, the season has concluded. Congratulations to the Atlanta FaZe on winning COD Champs. They put together an incredible performance, but now the season is over and we're in limbo where Cold War is finished and we're still waiting on Vanguard. So what I want to do is teach younger players and beginners how to get better and improve at Call of Duty. So like I just said there, this video is catered towards beginners. I'm gonna be delivering tips, tricks, and everything in between to get you prepared for Call of Duty Vanguard, improve your current gameplay, or if you've never played Call of Duty before, this is a great starting point for you to learn and be ready to get those stats up and be on the top of your leaderboard when Vanguard comes out. So this is going to be a multi-video series where I take you guys through a different mechanic or certain type of practice from week to week. The best thing to do is what I just said. If you want to improve at Call of Duty, you need to practice. You're not going to get the best practice by just going into a multiplayer public match and getting smoked. That's not going to help you. It's not going to get you to improve whatsoever. After time, it might, but for beginners, that's not the best thing to do when you're starting out playing Call of Duty or if you're at a lower skill level. So I'm teaching you today what to do to improve to get you into those public matches to where you can compete with other players. So to begin with, load up whatever Call of Duty you want, and like we are here in Black Ops Cold War, you're gonna go to local play, so you're not playing online, so we can click square on the controller, or X if you're on Xbox, and then click multiplayer. What we will do from here is create a custom lobby, so click create your match, and I'm gonna give you a couple settings to do this best. The tips and tricks that we're working on in today's video are simple shooting mechanics, working on your aim, and centering. I'll explain that when I get into the gameplay, but for now, we're setting up this lobby. So you can really pick whatever map you want. I like slums because I know the spawns, it's easy to run around and just shoot and get in the groove of things. So the first thing you'll want to do is go down to change your map, pick whatever you want, then you can follow it with changing the mode. We're picking free for all here, and then we'll go into edit game rules. The rules we want are pretty simple and straightforward. You want to spend the most time shooting bots so you can get your shot warmed up and practice your aim and get that dialed in. So click on settings, go into win conditions here. Time limit, move that all the way to the left, it will go to unlimited, and then your score limit, also move that all the way to the left. This way the game will never end and you can keep playing as long as you want. After this, I go down to gameplay and to the minimap section, and instead of normal, I change this to constant. What this does is gives you a basically unlimited UAV. This way you can see where all the players are. That way you can get into engagements and gunfights quicker, because that's realistically what we're working on. Once you have that all set up, save your settings, go down to bots and players, and you're just gonna add as many bots as you can into the lobby. As many as the game allows you to have. That way, there's a majority of the people on the map. You won't be spending a lot of time in limbo and you'll be in gunfights for a lot of this time. The last thing you have to do is go down to bot settings and just change it to recruit. So where I have it here is the easiest level. You're not necessarily wanting to get into huge engagements when you're first starting off. So when they're on recruit, they don't really shoot back at you. So put it on recruit, go back and save all these settings. Now that we have all the settings properly calibrated for our lobby, there's one final step that we have to take, and this is the most crucial part of everything because it will help us improve our aim and our shot will be looking crispy like Simp, Abizi, Celium, Arcides, all those guys from your Call of Duty champion Atlanta FaZe. What you're going to do to help this out, and it will be uncomfortable at first. I promise it's not going to feel great. You're going to be missing a lot of shots, but you have to stick with it if you want to improve. Go to your settings menu, so hit start, and then you're going to go all the way down to where your gameplay is and where you have your aim assist. On target aim assist, you're going to disable that. You don't want that on because this will help just have the most raw aim and it's all on you. You're not getting any aim assist. You won't get help from the game at all. This is just displaying how accurate you are, and it will improve your accuracy by fixing this. Now that we have all these settings calibrated, no aim assist on, it's time to go work on our shot and our mechanics. So let's get this game started. Once you get into a game, go ahead and choose whichever class you'd like. I typically use the AK-74U or any other submachine gun because the mission of this training is to get in as many engagements as possible. We're not here to just, play passively. We're running around the map, shooting as many people so we can practice our mechanics, improve our accuracy, and get better at the game. So the AK-74U, it's going to allow me to run quickly around the map and get in as many gunfights as I possibly can. We're not going to do that. We're not going to start shooting right away. We're practicing the mechanic that I talked to you about earlier, which is centering. Centering is basically the art of having your crosshairs where somebody is going to be when you're running around the map. So for example, when I'm turning this corner, I don't want to be running around the map like this and aimed at the ground, because if there's an opponent right here, he's going to have the upper hand and advantage on me. If I turn the corner like this, he's going to shoot me. I'm going to have to adjust and look up at him, and it's not going to be a favorable gunfight for me. I'm probably going to lose that 10 times out of 10. So a lot of young players and beginners, they struggle with centering. They're looking at the ground, they're looking at the wall, and they adjust with their movement. Like they'll be looking at this wall and then they'll go like that to turn the corner. You can't do that if you want to be a good player. You have to anticipate your enemies every step and be predicting where they are. So the first drill I want you to do is run around the entire map and practice centering. So come out of this room right here, look where someone's going to be. I found that guy. Now over here, found where that guy is going to be. Go ahead and just run and evade all your enemies. Look over there. Got centered on someone else. Where's the next person going to be? Maybe in this stairwell, maybe over the car. So you get the gist of it. Practice every time you go around a corner, aiming where somebody is going to be and at the height where you're going to be able to have a good gunfight against them and get good shots against them. So come around this corner, see this guy right there, perfect. Then this next guy, bam, he's dead. Come up here, I know I'm upstairs and there's a doorway there. So practice learning the maps, going around and looking where enemies are going to be at. You got to keep your crosshairs basically at the highest point. Chest high to head high is what I like to do because that's where your shots will do the most damage against these enemies. Don't shoot back against anyone. Just practice looking where they're going to be. Practice finessing around cover, running like you would in a gunfight, but just don't shoot back. Just practice looking where players are going to be. Once you make your lap around the map, then it's okay to start incorporating centering and practicing your gun skills. Like you remember, if you didn't get this setting done in the pre-game lobby, that's okay. You can do it now. Go down to your settings in gameplay and disable aim assist. This is going to be challenging to be accurate with shooting, and I'm going to show you why. A mistake that a lot of younger players make is they kind of panic in gunfights, and what they'll do is they'll just slam their right analog stick left and right as hard as possible to adjust when shooting at someone. So I'm going to show you what that looks like without aim assist and how you can see that we're working on our precision aiming. This is what it would look like with a lot of younger beginner players going to get into a gunfight. They'd see someone and then they'd go like this. I'm not hitting any shots on that guy because I'm just hammering my analog stick. I don't have any finesse or control over it. So this is what no aim assist is practicing. Once you enable it and feel comfortable enough to be in games, use aim assist as your friend. It's basically a magnet that helps slow down around your target and be more accurate and hit better shots. But for now, we want to practice that finesse movement and being accurate without it. Your goal is to kill maybe 3 or 4 opponents in one clip. You want to take like 5 or 6 shots to kill an enemy. You don't want to be moving all around them, and really practice on being delicate with your right thumbstick and really working on getting in as many engagements as you can, centering well, and don't be afraid to practice long shots like that right there. You're going to get into long shots in the game, and it's going to be challenging to do it without aim assist, but that's what we're here for. We're not having to hit every shot. We're playing recruit bots. We're not worried about stats. We're not on the main stage for Call of Duty champs. We're practicing, improving our accuracy, and improving our centering. So we get around the corner, no guy's there. Now I'm getting shot by someone else. He stunned me. Turn and burn on him. This is really just repetition, repetition, repetition. Take every gunfight, and it doesn't matter if you die. It doesn't matter if you run out of ammo. Just keep fighting. Keep fighting, keep centering, and keep practicing. Swap the weapon. Practice those quick kills like that. You run out of ammo, don't be afraid to use your secondary. Long gunfight. Perfect. Know someone's coming around the corner there, and then I got hit by a kill streak. So that's kind of unfortunate, but keep practicing these little intricacies, and I promise you'll get better at the game. Also, don't forget, you can see where everyone is. That top left of the minimap, that's one of the settings we worked on. We worked on a constant UAV, so you know where these players are going to be. Don't be afraid to just look at that the entire time, basically. Just stare at it. You know where your next opponent's going to be. You know where they're headed. That way you can get into as many gunfights and engagements as possible. You see how good that centering was there? I knew he was going up the stairs. So what I did, I waited, I predicted it, and you missed some shots on that guy. It's going to happen. It's bound to happen. So the practice that I typically do when I'm going through this warm-up routine to work on my aim for the day is I shoot 100 bots with a submachine gun, then I switch to an assault rifle, and then I'll switch to a sniper. So 100 kills with a submachine gun, 100 kills with an assault rifle, and then 100 kills with a sniper rifle. This will improve your aim with all the guns, all the different categories, and it'll allow you to get as comfortable as possible. Don't be afraid to do more than that. Don't be afraid to shoot 1,000 bots on the day. The only thing it's gonna do is help you become better at the game. So that's the first thing I want you guys to practice, your centering and your accuracy. Don't spam your joystick, hammer it around like this, finesse with it. Just tap it a little bit. Small movements with your aim will go a long way and help you improve your gameplay so much. Like I said, I'm going to hammer it into your head. Don't be afraid to practice those long gunfights, long engagements. Get guys on head glitches like he was right there. Challenge yourself. That's how you're going to improve. Challenge, challenge, challenge. Make everything more difficult for you, and I promise this will improve your gameplay. So like I said, this is going to be a series that I have over time. There's going to be different tips, different tricks, different training methods in every single video. Let me know in the comments what you guys would like to work with, what you think your challenge is, and how you could improve and get better at Call of Duty. Vanguard is right around the corner. I want to have you guys set up for success. So let me know down in the comments. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment what you want to see on the next video. I want you guys to be the best Call of Duty player that you can. Have fun with the game and not get put in a blender every time you're going around. So remember, what we worked on today is centering and accuracy without aim assist. This will make you as good as the game as you can get as far as accuracy goes. It's the simplest thing to learn. It's the most important thing to learn, so make sure you invest a lot of time in it. When you see Kobe Bryant, rest in peace, back in the day, what was he doing? Before and after practice, putting up thousands of shots in the gym. This is what you're gonna do. Put in hundreds of thousands of shots into bots on a map in free-for-all. This will improve your accuracy. It will improve your centering mechanics. It will make you a lot better at the video game, I promise you. Thanks so much, everybody, for tuning in. Remember, like, subscribe, share, and comment down below, and keep tuning in to these tips and tricks series. I've been Z-Hack. I love you guys so much. Appreciate the support, and we'll see you next time. Peace.